Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Today I'm in the Budget by Paycheck Workbook and I will just be going over the past week expenses. I'll also cover the closing of the first paycheck. I'm a Gen Xer working to get my finances in order so I can retire with peace in 2027. I use zero-based budgeting in the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck Workbook and YNAB to track where every dollar goes. I also use tools like Bolden and ChatGPT to forecast my retirement path. This space keeps me accountable and helps me connect with others who enjoy getting into the weeds of budgeting. If this sounds like your kind of community, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss future check-ins. I have everything ready, so let's just grab our glasses and get right to it. I will first go over sort of the closeout of the first paycheck. All right, so I don't even know where we are. Isn't that funny? We are here on the 17th. It was game night last night. I took Levi, my grandson, to the hockey game, and we had a good time. I'll go to the hockey game again tonight. There were a couple of things that came out this week, but nothing major. But I have had some spending. My Chewy has already arrived. It's sitting on my front stoop. I've just got to go out and grab it. So this came out this week instead of next week. So let's close out what happened with the first paycheck. So I got paid at the end of December, and I did receive rent from my son. He and his partner live in the basement with her um, son, and they pay some rent. And then I also had a reimbursement for kids. I think it's Amazon Kids. It just, the way it worked out, it just ended up being something that was free because I purchased my youngest grandson an Echo to replace one that went lost during the move that my daughter made from my house to her own house. Let me see if I can get this actually focused on the page. I think that's better. That was the incomes. Actually, it's not that better. Let's try this. There we go. I think that's a little better. It's just the rings it focuses on. I am working to save some money for a new microphone and camera, so hopefully I'll be able to get that in and it will improve the quality a bit. So the income was more than expected. The other expenses for just my normal bills was about what I expected. I did go over a little bit on my variables by about $30 it looks like, and it was just kind of a mix here and there. I actually did go under in food, which is great. That's the first time that's happened in a while, and I'm pretty happy that um, paying attention to it and actually getting a meal plan in place and trying to be more um, uh, thoughtful about my purchases for food is already starting to show. Um, let's see, everything else looks good. I did buy more clothes than I was expecting, but that's okay. I needed that stuff, so I don't have a problem with that going over. I did a little bit more also to savings, but that meant that I didn't put as much into my HELOC, which is just under $3,000. It's I think a 7% or so interest. Um, Sorry, the cat's playing with my feet. um, Interest rate card. So I'm trying to get that down as well. So right now then I have 50, or well, at the end of that period, I had $1,500, a little over $1,500 in savings for some of these sinking funds for items that I know are coming up soon. Now, as far as this past week goes, I did receive a paycheck, and the paycheck was actually, I know it's messing up there we go. The paycheck was a little bit more than I expected, which is fine, and I did get a little bit of interest on my savings account. So that was a little bit more than expected. I haven't really had any of these come out yet, but they'll be hitting pretty soon. And then I did transfer $500 into savings. I needed to transfer the 250 because the second paycheck is always 250 until I've reached my goal. Um, and then I just went ahead and put another 250 in, and it's an even $500 going in there. So I'm pretty sure I won't need to pull from savings, but I'm not putting a balance here until I am finished with this pay period and I don't have anything that I need to pull from savings. For example, if I got a gift, I might pull it from there because I really don't have any money set aside right now for gifting. And for those of you who are looking at say, hey, that doesn't look like my book, um, instead of doing a cash breakdown, which I typically don't have cash, although Matt and Terry often pay their rent in cash, so I have started using a cash tracking back here. But since I don't pull money out of my checking account, I just use this to track what is in my savings account with the categories and what I pull out and put in. So that's how I'm using this page. Okay, so the last time we met, it was the 10th. So you can see we had a few things, a couple utilities that hit, oops, sorry, couple utilities and some entertainment and food, nothing major. Over here we have, this is a service account for my HVAC downstairs, and that will end in July. Of course, I got paid, so that was entered. And then a few other things that normally come out this time of month. In addition to, I needed to get some extra supplements. So I just order those from Amazon. And it's funny because I was ordering them, and it's so hard to track down exactly what you need. And I learned something new about some supplements. There's I'm getting a B12, and I think now I can't even remember, I think it's zinc. Um, but there's like fake, like, I'm not gonna say fake. It's synthetic zinc, but it's not as good for your body. And there's different types of zinc. One works in the mitochondria. I'm like, what is all this stuff? How am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to get? So that was kind of actually ChatGPT helped me figure that out, helped me sort out what type of supplements to get to make sure that it was what I needed. So I thought that was kind of cool. But it was like I went down this rabbit hole of supplements and saying, why are there so many choices? And why are all of the ones uh, that are most prevalent are way over the recommended dose? I mean, yeah. I guess it's easy to really cause problems with your body if having too many of those supplements or too much of it. You've heard of those stories, but I guess it's just easy to do because it's just so weird going out there trying to find all this stuff. But anyway, I did make another trip to Aldi's, and I stopped into BJ's because I needed some paper products and some laundry detergent. So that is a little bit over my 75 normal budget that I have for the month. However, if we go back here and we look at my household, I only spent $33 in the first part of the month. So, in the month, if I'm spending $150 on household for those types of things, that's roughly about right. However, the problem is I have a savings account for I think it was the headphones and excuse me, the camera and the microphone. I think I have that taking what's left over in household. So I may have to figure out how to deal with that because I really do need to start saving up for that. And that's what I thought I would do is just use the leftover of the household. But I think, you know, looking historically, I think the reason I have $75 per pay period is because I actually spend it. So that may have been a wrong choice, but we'll see. I'll kind of think about it and try and figure it out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to return these pants, and this is just one of those weird things where I scanned something twice and I forgot to. I When I was scanning the pants, I accidentally scanned the laundry detergent, so I had to go back and get that sorted out. When I was checking out. Because I do that, I use my phone and I scan it as I go, and it scanned incorrectly as I was going, and I didn't even notice it because I wasn't wearing the glasses that I can see very well with on my phone, and yeah, I didn't notice it until then, so I had to go back and do it. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to return those pants. They aren't the ones I thought they were. Um, I was expecting them to be the pants that I'm currently wearing, which I bought a couple weeks ago from BJ's, and they're not. They're like the skinny leg jeans, which I'm not going to wear skinny leg jeans. I've never worn them and I never will. So I am taking those back and seeing if I can find the ones that I'm wearing now. I think they have them there. I just must have picked them up from the wrong pile, or they were in, I don't know, whatever. So I did have to get a couple of extra things for food, but I am golden on my meat. I will not need to get meat for a while. I still have some stuff in the freezer. I just picked up some extra little things from Aldi to help with all of the stuff that I have available in the freezer. So that's pretty much it for my spending. I have paid off my U.S. bank, so that is at a zero balance. My savings account's over $2,000 because I added that extra $500. And I have no cash on hand at this time, but that's fine. And here's my HELOC, which is still at $2,900. And I am going to be able to put a little bit of money at the end of the month extra into this debt, so that's good. Not as much as I'd like, but you know what? If I'm working on this and this at the same time, there has to be some give somewhere. So right now it's on the HELOC, but I will continue to add money to that as best I can. So that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot happening, nothing real exciting. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy anything at the game tonight. It'll just depend on whether or not I feel like making something at home. I kind of want a black bean burger, so I might make that before I head over to the game. The next video will be, well, I just did a check-in in YNAB yesterday to assign my paycheck. I'm not sure if I'm going to post another YNAB video tomorrow. There has been some activity and I do need to do some shuffling because the healthcare is the fund. I'm underfunded in healthcare and I believe household. So I do need to sort out that in YNAB. So I probably will have a real quick one just to get that sorted out and work through it with you. It's supposed to be a budget with me, so um, maybe I'll just share how I manage that overspending and come to a decision on how I'm going to deal with the savings I want to have for my headphone, or excuse me, I keep wanting to say headphones because that's what I'm using now that's got the headphone with a speaker on it, for my dedicated microphone and camera. So I'll have to sort something out there and I'll just, I guess, talk it out loud tomorrow. So I will talk to you then.